Good evening. Tonight is April 7th, 2020. And we're basically kind of coming into the third week of the coronavirus trucking experience, which it's really interesting right now because I'm going and driving to places that I haven't been to in years. I haven't been to Dallas, Fort Worth, at least driving there, 9 years. It's just amazing. To this morning, I started out in Lyman, Colorado. Drove into Denver, and normally I like to give myself a good 30 minutes to get through Denver traffic. And all that bought me today was 30 minutes of sitting in front of the customer's driveway waiting for them to open. Because last time I left, there was still traffic, and it took me 30 minutes to get from the edge of Denver into the customer. And this time it didn't. 55 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour, clean sailing all the way through Denver, and that is just something in 12 years of trucking I ain't never seen. And then I left there and came down here. I'm in the Harmon County rest area. I'll put the name of the rest area I'm at in the description. And it's pretty cool. Look at right here. They got a rest area. Inside, they have an interactive history display that tells about the county history. You can't touch anything right now because of the coronavirus. But it's definitely been an interesting 3 weeks. Sorry, I got allergies. Apparently, I'm allergic to the pollens down here. So I'm taking pills for that. But anyways, it's been really interesting traveling to places I haven't been to in years. What else? It's also been kind of depressing a little bit. So taking a lonely job. Even though I'm in the world driving around the country, I'm basically by myself with no interaction unless I go to a gas station or get fuel. Or I used to stop at diners and kind of talk to the waiting staff there. And you know, just have a conversation with someone. Get away from the semi for an hour and come back and have dinner. But see, this is what it's like. See right there? That's my semi. That thing is like a lost puppy dog. It's behind me or not too far from me all day long. I figured it out last week, and it's about the same this week. I spend every hour of the day with that semi. Now, right now, I'm out walking in the rest area to kind of get some exercise and do my vlog. But every hour of the day, I do not leave that semi. When I get out of the truck, I'm out for about 15 minutes. Get my food, Subway or whatever. Oh man, I've had a lot of Subway lately because all the restaurants are closed. But Subway. Even McDonald's won't let us go in and eat there. You have to go through a drive-thru to get McDonald's right now at the rest areas. So it's Subway, which is a lot healthier for me. But I don't get away from that truck more than 15-20 minutes. I think this is about the longest I've been away from the truck this week. And I've been away for about 20 minutes going to the bathroom and walking around. But it's kind of depressing not to be able to interact with people. I figured out last week, I left home. This last week was pretty much my first, it was a little bit different. It really sunk in, and I really started figuring out what it was like to do this kind of driving. And last week, I left home on Monday. I had no physical interaction, like touching another person. And it's for good reason, but I got to hug my wife and daughter. That's the first time in 5.5, almost 6 days that I got to make any contact with any person. And I talked to a lot of drivers out here, and it's really hard because people want human interaction. And even though I'm not at home quarantined and can't go anywhere, and I get to drive around, so I can't complain too much because I'm driving around, but I'm quarantined in a semi. So my I'm quarantined like everyone else. I get to go out and get food, get a little bit of food, get some water, get something to drink, and then go back to being quarantined. Just I'm driving around the country all day long. So it's just some interesting observations I've made. Also, I'm going to down 287. Haven't been down this road in 9 years. It's changed a whole lot. There are truck stops that used to be on this road no longer here. So it is definitely interesting. But other than that, I just want to give you guys an update. I'm going to try to do more vlogs because it kind of makes me feel better, and I get to talk to a crowd, or an audience at least, instead of just talking to. I got like 3 people I talk to on the phone, and that's my friend Philip, my friend Whiskey, and my wife. And occasionally I'll call and talk to my boss, and he'll just tell me the next place to go. So anyways, that's just a little update on what's going on out here. So thank you for watching, and thanks for listening to me, I guess, complain or vent a little bit, or just discuss what's going on out here. But anyways, thanks for watching my video, and I'll make another one here in a little bit. Thank you. Bye.